Yo, what's good, YouTube? How are we all doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Friday. And it's that time of year. Futmas is here. It's one of the year's big promos of the year they do. So I'm quite excited. This is the first time streaming and doing YouTube when this promo's been on. So I'm quite interested to see what comes from this promo and what they're going to drop. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to go over everything that they've dropped today. I'm going to read you through what they've said about Futmas here in this article from EA, going over it, and we're going to take a look at all the content, the SBCs, the cards they've dropped, and anything else they've done, and just have a quick look at it, see what I think, give you my opinion on it, and see is it good, is it not? Let's have a look. Here we go. Right, so let's dive in. Let's have a read. Let's see what they're saying. Get into the festive spirit and unwrap new content every day at this Futmas in FIFA 20 Ultimate Team. Starting December the 13th, decorate your team with new talent by completing daily squad building challenges, celebrate the holidays with new objectives, and find FIFA 20 Team of the Year nominees in packs for a limited time. Here's what is under the tree during the first week of Futmas. Team of the Year nominees. Right, starting December 13th, all 55 FIFA 20 Team of the Year nominees will be in packs for a limited time with dynamic images and +1 overall boost over their base item. Add the best players in the world over the past 12 months to your club. That's really good, actually, because there's players like Neymar and Mbappe and base cards which will get the upgrades. Obviously, I've got both of them. I don't mind upgrading my Neymar, especially to he'll be 93 rated, won't he? He's 92 now. I know Mbappe's had Team of the Weeks, but that'll just even him out to his left wing one, so you can have the striker at 91 as well. So that's just two examples there of players that are going to get improvements that I will personally want to take advantage of it if I can afford it, depending on the price difference. It'd be interesting to see how much this impacts the price of the big cards like that as well. Obviously, I've still got Neymar, Mbappe, Ben Yedder, people like that, so are the prices going to drop? Are they not? So we'll have to check that out. We'll have to have a look. Plus, make sure you have your say on the final Team of the Year by voting for your ultimate Team of the Year before December the 20th. Futmas player SBCs and objectives. Presents Santa Claus. Futmas SBCs. In one of the festive season's merriest traditions, daily Futmas players SBCs are back for you to stock your club up with new talent over the holiday period. 2 daily player SBCs will be available for just 24 hours between December the 13th and 24th and will focus around 2 themes each day. Nation. In the spirit of Futmas past, one of the daily player SBCs will be inspired by the latest FIFA men's international rankings as of November 28th. The Nation category will start on December the 13th with Axel Witsel from Belgium, who are ranked 1st in the world, and will finish on December the 24th with a player from Switzerland who are ranked 12th in the world. Oh, so that's good then, so we can kind of have a guess who we're going to get from the nations in the order of the ranking. Witzel's a good start. Witzel's a very good card. I've used him a couple of times in the objectives and I really like his card, so that'll be a good card for people who can fit him in. I don't think a lot of people use him though, to be fair. League. The second daily player SBC will be selected from clubs in either the Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga, League One and Serie A. And based on the final position from the season 2018-19 season, the league category will begin on December the 13th with Moses Simon from SV Nantes, who finished 12th in League One last season, counting down to 24th December with a player who lifted their league trophy in 2018-2019. Right, okay, so Moses Simon's not like a great player. Quite interesting enough, when I started my Road to Glory on the PS4, towards the end of last year, we actually used him for quite a while and he was actually banging it in for us on the Road to Glory late on, playing against Team of the Season teams. But I don't think people are using him now, depending if his cards are really juiced up, but we'll have to check it out. In addition to the 24 SBCs between December 13th and 24th, 6 more Futmas players will be available via objectives, giving you a potential 30 new Futmas players to pick up this festive season. So that's quite a lot. 6 players available via objectives over the space of 2 weeks. So that's going to be a lot of grinding for people. If there's some good ones in there, it may mean we may have to drop divisions a little bit from Division 1 to do this objective. There is some good players in there. But we'll check it out. We'll keep an eye on it and we'll see if there's any worth doing. This is just the beginning of content during Futmas with more to come. Stay tuned on FIFA, EA Sports FIFA on Twitter and Instagram for updates throughout the Futmas season. That's pretty good. Overall, I'm quite happy with that. I think that's a good overview. It sounds good, sounds exciting. Hopefully, it'll be decent. So we just jumped over to Twitter now. We'll just have a quick nosy what they've said. So they've announced it here. So here we go. We've got player objective here. First objective playing, Gamin. So that's not bad. 84 rated CDM. We'll check that objective out on the FIFA in a moment and have a look what you have to do. You've got the Simon card there as well. It looks pretty decent, to be fair. Looks quite juiced up. 84 rated, 95 pace, 81 shooting, 87 dribbling. But we'll take a closer look at that in game as well. And you've got the Witsel as well, which looks pretty decent as well, to be fair. Not bad at all. That's what they've dropped. And obviously they've done the graphics for them 3 cards. But we'll jump over to the PS4 now, and we'll check them out in game. So here we are, we're onto the PlayStation, we're onto FIFA 20. Let's load up Ultimate Team, let's have a look at what they're showing us. Hopefully we get the nice load up screen. We do, there we go, it's showing the 3 Futmas cards there, and obviously the 3 top players on the Team of the Year nominees in packs. That Neymar upgrade looks pretty tasty, 93 rated. I like the cards as well, I like the design, I like the dynamic images as well. I really do want to get that Neymar in my team, to be honest with you. I think that might have to happen. Let's just jump into the objectives. Let's have a look what they've got us here. Futmas gathering. Let's have a look. So it's a kit. I'm not a big kit collector. I know a lot of you guys do like the kits, so we'll have a look at it anyway for people that do want to do the kit and want to get this kit for the team for the weekend league as well. Futmas begins. Play a squad battles match with a Futmas player in your starting squad. Play 3 squad battles matches with 3 Futmas players in your starting squad. Really? 3 Futmas players in your starting squad. So that means you've got to do both the SBCs and the objective to be able to do this kit. I'm not quite sure I agree with that, to be fair. Like, I mean, it's a kit. Like, how many people are going to want to grind all that for a kit? I think that's a bit over the top, but, you know. Play a squad battles match with 5 Futmas players in your starting squad. So this one, you've got to wait for this one. You've got to get 5. There's not even 5 out now. Play 4 squad battles matches with at least 4 Futmas players in your starting squad. The only thing I can think the reason why they've done this is because they want you to open packs, they want you to do SBCs, they want you to do the objectives to get the players in the squad, and they're giving you packs back out there. You get a Prime Gold Players pack, you get a Premium Gold Players pack, 2 Rare Players packs, and a 2-player pack, which, I mean, they're okay packs, you know, if you want to do the kit, they're there, you get some packs for it. I think it's asking a bit much, really, to be fair, because, I mean, am I going to get 5 Futmas players in my starting squad? Probably not. I mean, I'm personally not bothered about the kit, but I know some people will be, so I think they'll find that frustrating. Here we go. Let's check him out. Here we go. 84 rated Gamin. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I call him Gamin. I'm sure it's a silent B, but I could be wrong, so I do apologise if I'm incorrect for the Everton fans there. It's a loan card to start off with, isn't it? So, yeah, they always do that. They can obviously get you to use him for the objectives. Score 8 goals in rivals to earn Futmas Gambin on 10-game loan, which, you know, I've done 2 already without even realising. I'm not quite sure how that's happened because it's not been out for long. I mean, I played 1 game while it was coming out, which registered 2, but I'll take it. So there we go. So that's quite easy to get the loan card in your team, and I'm guessing you're going to need him for some of these other objectives in a moment. Second one, European Tour. Score with 1 League 1 player, a Bundesliga player, an EPL player in 3 squad battle match on minimum semi-professional difficulty. So that's quite easy. Squad battles is not very hard as long as you do it on the low chemistry. Pretty straightforward there. Midfield Guardian. Score with 12 goals using a player with minimum even 80 physical in rivals. So obviously they give you him there because you can do it with him if you want, because he's got 86 physical, but I think a lot of people have players with that anyway in the team that they can do it with. Again, not too bad. That's okay. I mean, if you're using him, he's got 65 shooting, so you're probably going to struggle. So you're probably going to find a midfield player with better shooting, to be fair. Line breaker. Assist 5 goals with a lob free pass using EPL players in rivals. I'm not a massive fan of ones like this. Lob free pass. They're a bit awkward. They're a bit fussy to do. But EA seems to like to drop these kind of annoying objectives into these objective cards, especially. So we don't expect any less. But a lob free pass is probably one of the easier annoying ones that they do drop in. The Ivorian Toffee. Score using an Ivory Coast player, or Ivory Coast players even, in 4 separate rival wins. So basically, you may as well combine this one and this one, and you may as well combine Midfield Guardian and scoring with Ivory Coast players in 4 separate rival wins together and use him to do that. It's going to be difficult because he's got 65 shooting, but it's probably going to be doable depending on what division you're in. And that's it. That's the overview of that. It's not that bad, to be fair. It could be worse. It could make you score a volley or a header 5 times. At least lob free passes are a little bit easier to pull off, although it is a bit frustrating. But it's a decent card, to be fair. It's 84 rated. Everton fans, I'm sure, will love this one. He's a good player in real life as well. He's got 83 pace, 83 defending, 86 physical. It does look like a really good card. Pretty solid. At this stage in the game, a lot of people probably got better cards, but if you want a bit of fun, you want to do some of these objectives, and you're an Everton fan, you probably do him. You probably do him and get him into your team. Let's jump out and let's have a look at the SBCs. Let's see what they're saying. So Futmas, they've got the 2-1. So they've done it loan cards and the actual cards. We're not going to look at the loan cards because I feel like that's just a bit pointless, really. I mean, free matches, who's really that bothered? The other reason why you probably do them is if you want to really do some objectives to get the kit. But I think most people will be doing the actual SBCs. Let's check the card out anyway. Simon, here we go, 84 rated. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. They've actually juiced this card up a lot. That is decent. Medium work rates as well. 95 pace, like I said before. 87 dribbling, 81 shooting, 75 passing, 48 defending, and 75 physical. For an 84 rated card, that's pretty decent. He's going to be difficult to fit into a lot of teams because he's France, the League One, and he's obviously Nigerian, but it looks like a fun card. It does look like a pretty fun card, to be fair. His stamina's okay, strength's okay. He's got great balance and great agility. 98 agility and 98 balance. 89 dribbling. His shooting's okay, but that speed, 86 acceleration, 95 sprint speed. I feel like this is just a fun card. I think at this point in the game, a lot of people want to have a bit of fun now and mess around a little bit, and I feel like this is the kind of card that you can have a bit of fun with obviously the agility and balance, the speed he's got. Stick a chem card on there on him to increase some of his dribbling stats and his shooting stats, and you've got a tasty little player, to be fair. Yeah, not bad. Not someone that I'll do just because I'm on the road to glory, but it does look like a fun card. I will admit that. It does look fun. So he's just won. Have a look. Here we go. This doesn't look too bad. This is actually not that bad. Overall, 84 rated team. League One Conforama players at minimum 1. Team of the week or ones to watch player at minimum 1. Overall rating 84, as I just said. Minimum chemistry 70. So that is actually not that bad at all, to be honest with you. I thought they were going to ask for more than that. I really did. I'm going to just quickly see if I can see how much this is coming in at. If I can see. Right, here we go. It's coming in at 58k right now. Not too bad. Not too bad. I feel a little bit dear, but I reckon a lot of people have players in the squad. They can complete this for free and they want to do it for fun. If not, it's going to cost you 58k currently on the PlayStation, and ironically 61k on the Xbox. It seems to have flipped a little bit prices at the moment, looking at this. So that's Moses Simon. Decent. So let's check Axel Witsel out. Here we go, 86 rated. Let's have a look. 74 pace, 75 shooting, 81 passing, 83 dribbling, 84 defending, and 83 physical. This guy, as a CDM, is an absolute beast. I've used his normal card, I got his UCL card, and I used it in the icon objectives for the Bundesliga one, and I absolutely loved it. I love this card. Obviously, his normal, his UCL one, which was lower rating, and I really enjoyed it. He was an absolute beast. And that's my dog barking there, so I do apologise. My dog's going crazy. So as well, he's 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's 6'1" as well. So as a CDM, he's got the great mix of everything. His attributes as well are solid. I know we went over a few of Simon's stats, but I'm going to leave this until we jump into Futbin, and we'll have a proper look at his card and compare it to his other card, and also look at chem styles as well. But as you can see there, very, very solid card. Really good, like I said. A great card to get and use in your team. Let's have a look what the requirements are for this one. I've just checked on Futman as well while I was looking at the other one, and currently it's coming in at 55k on the PlayStation and 57k on the Xbox. So I feel like this one's better value for money. It's a high rated card. If you're Bundesliga, or you can link him into your team with icons or Belgian players, he's going to be a very, very strong card to have as a CDM, and gives you a different option as well to use compared to like what people are using currently. With him having that higher rating, that bit of a stat boost as well. So here we go. Bundesliga players minimum 1. Team of the week or FUT Champions players minimum 1. Overall team rating minimum 84. Team chem minimum 70. Again, really, really easy, really simple. A lot of people have players in the team that can do this with. They can just go ahead, do it straight away. I'm even quite tempted to do this card, to be fair. Like I said, it's a card I really enjoyed using previously. Can I get him in my team? I'm not sure, but he's somebody I wouldn't mind getting in my team at some point, just because, obviously, if you can link him with other players, he's a very, very solid CDM, really, really strong. And he's a player as well you could sub on to help you see games out if you need a little bit more physicality, height, and strength in your midfield, really. So that's it. That's Futmas done. Obviously, you've got the SBCs there, the loan cards, the Witsel, the Simon, and you've got the objectives as well. Pretty good start. I don't think it's a wow, this is amazing start. I think they used the Team of the Year nominees cards as the wow factor to try and keep people a little bit sweeter with the fact that these are in packs with a 1 stat upgrade. It's going to get you all opening packs. It's going to make people want to open packs, and also the Futmas players are a decent start, to be fair. They're not bad. There's nothing in there that really blows my mind. It's like, I've got to do this. Like I said, the Witsel card I really like. That one's my favourite, to be fair. The objective one, I'm not really that bothered about, but I know a lot of Everton fans will do that and like the fact that there's an Everton player in there to do. So we'll jump over into Futbin now and we'll have a closer look at the cards. Right, here we are. Here's the Witsel card. I'm going to start with this one just because this is one of my favourite card out of the ones in the SBCs. So here's a 86 rated Witsel. Like I said, there's the price ranges at the moment for the SBCs, which is not bad at all for an 86 rated CDM at this quality. Let's have a compare to his 85 rated. So this is the boost. Obviously, he gets a 1 stat boost, but that equates to a +1 on his pace, a +1 on his shooting, +1 on his passing, a +3 on his dribbling, a +1 on his defending, and a +2 on his physical. So pretty big boost, to be fair, on the face value of the card. Let's go into the stats and have a look. So this is the breakdown here. As you can see, we'll stick on Shadow on him as well. We'll stick Shadow on him, and just for the boost that you're going to want. You're going to want to boost his pace. That's his main thing that he's got an issue with, really. And the other thing really you need to improve. I'll keep this still for you. There we go. So with that card on him, with the Shadow on him, you bring his pace right up. So you bring his pace to overall 85, 82 acceleration, 88 sprint speed, and as a CDM, the stats that matter to me mainly are the pace, the defending, physicality. Not so much this year as other years, but it's still good to have and does help out. And also dribbling and passing does help a lot, depending on your style of play. Like I use my CDMs a lot in play, so for me, I like to have okay passing and usable dribbling. It does help. So let's have a look at his defending. Overall, it takes it to 91. It takes it to 90 interceptions, 86 heading accuracy, 92 defensive awareness, 91 standing tackle, and 99 standing tackle. Absolutely insane stats. You don't get much better than that, really. You know, there's a few players that have maxed out on a couple of them stats, but at that price for a 55k card, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Physicality 83, 78 jumping, which does not matter this year. You win very few headers in that area of the pitch. 84 stamina, 84 strength, and 80 aggression. All very, very strong. All 80 and above, all you really need there. He's passing, 81 vision, crossing doesn't matter, free kick accuracy doesn't matter, so we'll look at that. But this is the big one here, short passing, 90. 90 short passing is fantastic, and 85 long passing as well for a CDM. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He's going to win you the ball, and he's going to make that pass, and he's going to get your play going. Curve, it don't really matter about that, 69. And as well, his dribbling is really good as well. 83 dribbling overall, agility and balance aren't great, 78 and 69 for his balance, aren't great, but again, you're not really going to be doing that much dribbling. You're going to probably do a little bit just to get into position to pass it to the player you want it to and use them good passing stats he's got. But his reactions are 88, his ball control is 87, his dribbling is 80, and his composure is 95. So he's got pretty strong dribbling stats for a CDM as well. It makes him usable as a CM potentially as well in the 4-1-2-1-2. But for me overall, very, very good card. Very, very good card. I'm tempted to do this just because I like the card and potentially I could get him into my team in the future if I change things around, or I wanted to have a bit of fun with a Bundesliga player, maybe using some icons to get him into the team, or obviously Belgian players as well. But yeah, for me, thumbs up for that one. That's W. 52k, 56k, 58k on the PC. Definitely a W. Yeah, thumbs up from that. I like that. Great card, good price. Requirements pretty easy. Very good. I'm tempted, guys. I am tempted. Right, let's jump over to Simon and check that one out. So here we've got Simon. This one's obviously had a big upgrade from his other card. 53k on the PlayStation, 57k on the Xbox, and 59k on the PC. I feel like this is less value for money than Witsel, just because of the fact he's a lot less usable than Witsel. But so for me, price-wise, on the face value, this should be more like 30k. 20 to 30k, I think, personally, for this card. But obviously his boost from his normal card's absolutely huge. From a 75 rated card to an 84 rated card, he's had a 3 pace increase, 11 shooting increase, 11 passing increase, 7 dribbling, and 12 and 12 on defending and physical, which he doesn't really need, to be fair. He's just a pacey player. And let's get in and have a look at the stats. So here's his stats. And everyone's saying we should have a dead eye on him, so let's put a dead eye on him and have a look with a dead eye. Yeah, this brings him right up. So 95 pace overall, 86 acceleration, 86 acceleration should I say, 96 acceleration should I say, 95 sprint speed, very quick player. He's going to cause problems later on in games, especially using him as a super sub. Sticking that dead eye on him really helps with his shooting as well. It puts his position into 97. His finishing to 96, his shot power to 97, long shots 81, 83 volleys and 74 penalties, which you're not really that fussed about anyway. Taking his shooting to 92 overall, so it actually makes him really good at finishing as well. It also brings his passing up to 82 with a dead eye overall on. It takes his vision to 85, crossing to 89, free kick accuracy to 69, again we're not really bothered about that. Short passing to 88, long passing to 66 and curve to 60. So it makes him a really strong lamb, and potentially, if you watch him as a super sub, you could even stick him as striker, really looking at the shooting and the pace. And we'll get to the dribble in a minute, which is going to help even more so as a lamb, a left winger, or a striker, depending on how you want to use him. At this point, I'm thinking this is just going to be a full-on super sub. When the team's tired, you want to get a quick player on there. People ain't going to be sure how to defend against him because he's a new card as well. 87 dribbling overall. 98 agility and 98 balance. That is huge, absolutely huge. This guy's going to absolutely fly down the pitch, and with his good dribbling stats as well overall, and his shooting and his pace, this card could be dangerous, absolutely dangerous. 73 reactions, 82 ball control, 89 dribbling and 8 composure, making it 87 overall. So really good dribbling stats as well. To be fair, I would have liked to see that dribbling just like 90, 91 to be honest, but I mean it's 89, you can't complain. Defending, we're not going to look at that because nobody cares. Physicality 75, jumping 99, so you never know, he might score the odd header here or there with that jumping. Stamina 80 and strength 80, which are absolutely fine. You're going to have no issues there with his stamina, and his strength's actually quite high for such a fast player. He's obviously 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot as well, which is really good. 5'6", so he's quite small, but overall again, really looking at the actual in-game stats makes him look a lot better than what I initially thought as well, with the boost that you can give him with the chemistry cards. So maybe the price isn't that too bad. I just feel that for a less usable card than Witsel, it should have been priced a little bit cheaper. I still feel like 30 around 30k mark, 35k mark would have been a lot more appropriate and more well received, and encourage people to do him more, I think, to have some fun with him. But that's it. That's Simon looked at. there we go. I'm not going to look at the objective player. I'm just going to look at the SBC ones just for value for money, because the objective player is free. So I feel like if you want to do it, if you're an Everton fan or you want that card, it's a free card. It's just a grind. So I'm not going to do it on that card. I just wanted to cover the 2 SBC players, look at the value for money. For me, Witsel, definitely thumbs up. Do him. Simon is a case of, have you got the money? Do you want to blow 50k on an SBC? Have you got players in your team because you've got absolutely loads and you want to have a bit of fun? If you want to have a bit of fun and it looks like it could be a pretty dangerous card, why not? Why not? I mean, I won't be doing him because I'm on a road to glory. I would rather do Witsel if I was going to choose out of one of them. I feel like I want to do a couple of these just to have some fun, and because obviously it is a fun time of the year with the game, and it will be good to try other players out as well. But that's it, guys. That is Futmas Day 1. What do we all think? Do you all like it? You know, let us know in the comments down below. What do you like? What do you don't like? Do you think is it a W? Is it an L? So far, I think it's leaning towards a W. I think it's not quite there. I think they should have done a bigger objective card. I think the first objective card was pretty poor, but the SBCs are okay. Witsel's great. I'm sure there's going to be a lot better cards coming. So just be wary. Obviously, there's going to be cards daily. Pick and choose wisely, and have fun. Enjoy it. There we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Get involved in the comments below as well. And I'm on Twitch TV as well, 6 days a week. Twitch TV, Sierra 16. Come and get involved, guys. And good luck in the Weekend League. Have a great week, and I'll see you all in the next video.